Okay, so I was so excited to share my curriculum as I was doing like my end of the year thing that I realized I really need to turn it into its own video. So this is it. Hey, it's just so Trish. Alright, hey, it's just so Trish, and today I'm going to talk to you about the curriculum we are going to use for the summer and probably into next year. I say probably because I'm somewhat indecisive, and I hate to be. But I am using A.C.E, Accelerated Christian Excellence Education. I think it's education. It's very new to me. I will have to tell you thank you so much for other YouTube pages for sharing it in detail. And I hope to bring that body of knowledge also to you and from my world of it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. It's definitely freeing me up. So let me go ahead and take you there. Take you there in what it looks like for us at this moment going into the summer trying to fill gaps. Remember, we did the diagnostic test, and the diagnostic test helped us figure out which paces we needed to use for our children and to see that, oh, we're kind of behind. And they're very, children work at their own pace. I have to learn to deal with that. So here's what we're working with. Like the crazy woman who's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how to manage this and how to manage that. And I mean, you can just see it in the last half year. So here's the clipboard I got them. So I only plan to use this for the summer. There is, Andrea Mills does hers in a binder. I don't think I'm going to do a binder. I think I'm going to buy a much heavier duty one of these. So if you got a good clipboard to use and you have pictures, you have it on a blog, wherever, send me a link. I want to see it. Or if you have videos. Okay, so this one is actually made by Dexis at Walmart. In it, this is a page protector that I used. This stuff is like the bomb diggity. It's, I can't remember what it's called. It is scrapbooking. This is like Mega Bond stuff right here. So I used that. I just cut a page protector and I had to slice it a little bit too. And then I keep some of their stuff. I'll show you in a minute. And then I just keep their workbooks in here and their pencil. Oh my goodness, these are the best pencils. I almost like want to send them a thing like Papermate. You want to sponsor me? These are the bomb. But I'll tell you about that in a second. Alright, so in it she has her 3 books that she's working through. And that's it. So for now, it works out really good because we only have 3. This is not going to hold up for all the subjects that we will do in fall. Because I think we're going to do this for fall. Still up in the air. So in my page protector, I have her star chart. No, we're not doing horoscope readings. It is her books. This is not really what I expect for the summer. I actually only am hoping for 4 books over the summer. So if she takes 2 weeks, it'll take 8 weeks to do those books. If she takes 3 weeks, it will take 12 weeks to do those books. But 4 books this summer. I just was ambitious. I wanted to fill up the card. I don't know why. So every time she completes a book, we put a sticker here. Kind of deal. And then I made, thank you Andrea Mills, in her videos, I made a goal chart for her. So this is kind of her goal chart. And I have, like her chores in there and stuff. So this is for next week. Second week, and yes, we're already taking PACE test. Not in the word building, but in the others. And so this is nice. It works out really good. This was last week's card. I just kind of made them a little different, so she crossed them out. And I'm assigning about 3 to 4 pages, depending on there, so that they know what they need to do. We put the star on there in the end. And everything's pretty much contained, and I keep it in this nice little, in my little thing on the side. Okay, so I'm color coding everybody. If you did not see, check out my IKEA cup haul. Everybody's been color coded. It's working out in my chart video. Everybody's being color coded. So her favorite color is red, so red. So here's the English. Now her next book according to the diagnostic test, is going to be 1040. So she had to come into 27 and then 1040. They're coming in. Anyway, so what I'm really liking about doing the ACE, so there's always this front page, and this is what's really bringing like a great management. And it always tells the goals, and then it has a character trait that they're doing, and then a Bible lesson. And what I like about the fact too is it's not like this Bible lesson goes with this English. I love that it's just nothing to do with that. They're like, listen, we found this is our Bible verse we're learning to help build this character trait. We're going to memorize this and practice to learn this throughout this book while we do these goals. This doesn't have to do anything with that. We're learning these goals in this book, and throughout the book we're learning this Bible verse and this character trait. And then all the little cartoons will have something to do with that. And then what they'll do is they'll be like, read this to your supervisor. Instruction is here. And then I initial it. So in yellow, it tells them when to come find me. So they'll have an easy page and a hard page. They're kind of sporadic, so like they get a little rest. And it's working out well. So in the beginning of this book, you know, we're talking about nouns. It gives a very distinct instructions. And then it goes down. And then here's the Bible verse. We're filling in what we're missing. Again, you know, more. And every one of these characters has a name. We haven't learned them yet. And so it's just very basic. And then it comes in and it teaches, do what A.C.E is doing. So you're going to go and you're going to score these pages 2, 3, and 4. Then you're going to put an X that you scored it. And then you're going to correct what you got wrong. Put an X there. You're going to rescore it. Okay, I know, long video. Sorry. It's an old style Trish. So, and it does that periodically through the book. And then there's times that they'll be like, you need to go. So here's one about, you know, the character trait, being decisive. Here's, you know, a little comic. And I kind of like that they are comic strips on being decisive. So I don't actually check any of the book with correcting. And I'm actually training even my first grader not to, because I don't have time. And I like that it gives me that ability. I am to check this part with their score on the self-test. But the reality is, this is their workbook to learn what they need to learn, and then they take the test. So I've already pulled the test out, but I want to show you. This is kind of my method. Bought it for 99 cents at the Goodwill. I was very thrilled to find this. So this is my method. And in here is the different books. And these are the score keys. So this is one of the score keys. So I have one for each subject. And I just pulled out what score keys they had. So I have all the score keys of the books that are being in use right now so that they can score them. They really absolutely look just like the pages, except the answers are in them. So see. I make it a point they're not allowed to bring their pencil. That filing cabinet on wheels is where I keep it, in this box. And I put one of these little doodads. Aren't these so cool? I found them at Walmart. And I have the red pen. I have the red pen there. So there's the pen, and that's where it lives. Check your work. Go back and recheck it. And correct your stuff. And it's not until the test kind of deal. So on the test, I was doing my scope and sequence of all the different curriculums I was using in here at one point, and I did such a good job. It's so cute that I'm going to change that out. So in here, I want to show you, I have like the 2016 calendar. And then for each kid, it has a divider by color, because, you know, by color. And then I have a page protector, and here is the test that I put the test. So there's the test that I pull out. I also have in here, this is kind of the plan, as long as we stick with it. So this is what my goal is for the summer for them. This is what I have a goal for the first semester and the second semester of next year for which books. And then I'm coloring them as I purchase them so I know what I bought. And I did that. And then I even have like their diagnostics I printed out. I can't show you that. Too much personal information. And I have that for each kid. So there's Bubba's. There's Lottie's kind of deal. I even have Addie's in here for hers. And all of this, really, honestly, thank you, Andrea Mills. A lot of it. And my other channel. She rocks it too. What I am slowly building, and this is not a final, this is just in the process building, is my testing. So this is my first grade answer key. These are nothing but test keys. Only test keys. Nothing else. So I have not got, I'm only as I pull them out and I do them. So I'm color coding them according to the way ACE does it. And it's just, there it is. So like for some reason English just has kind of like the listing this way. But then like here's the math test key. And I just have them in page protectors and I'm putting them according to their order, like that. Just kind of nice management. So I'm going to tell you, so why is it more relaxed? Because I feel like thanks to the few other YouTubers that have shown how they use ACE, it's becoming, the structure is there to help me have freedom. And that's always the goal. Isn't that the goal? Is to have a curriculum that's the right tool that frees you and moves you in the way you want to do. So for now, we are moving towards doing our gaps, just our gap learning. And I can get more into that if you want. Just let me know. Leave me a comment. So, not to be so long-winded with that, I'm very interested in using it. I know a lot of you are very interested. If you want to see more details per subject, I will show you what I have so far. I actually heard that you can go to convention and get the curriculum, a discount from A.C.E. at convention. So I'm going to go check that out and I'm going to check them out. So be prepared for at least a video there, I hope. One of the things I did not mention also that I like is after having spiral bound teacher manuals over the top, it is so nice not to have any of that. Oh, I can't even begin to tell you. Just knowing what I need to have, it is really freeing. I feel like the structure is so well done and not a lot of extra fluff, but good practice. It's really freeing us so that we can get our learning done and we can move on to the things we want to do in life and live. And that's one of the things I'm looking forward to by using this curriculum. But you never know what I'll end up doing. So, I'm hoping, Lord, please, staying content. And I think I'm going to be practicing this next 12 months a place of content. I feel like this, I need to practice content. And remember, it's a tool. It is my tool. But you know, I'm good. Let's just, please. I know, it's sad, isn't it? I'm begging to myself to just don't flip-flop. You know, and I'm clearing house out. Now I'm rambling again. So I'm excited about seeing how this curriculum works out for us. And hopefully this will alleviate some of my stress and my burdens so I can be what I need to be to my kids and to my home and to my husband and for them all in general. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Peace out. And how I put it together. And I'm going to tell you, this is so structured. It is not quite my normal structured self. I used to be structured, and then I kept having kids. And in the midst of that, with postpartum depression, I don't know what happened to structure. Structure was my friend, and she left me forever. So I feel like we have a lot more structure, and in the meantime, it actually was a relaxing week. I didn't know that could work together, but it did. So we